went out to buy wheels, like cutting wheels, and I'm standing there and I'm like, man, I have something else I want to buy. I can't remember what it is. And I walked around the entire store just looking, and I was like, maybe if I see it, I'll remember. Walk around the whole store, no idea. So I leave, I come home. I pull in the driveway and I'm like, I wanted to buy support rods to go from here to there. I hate that shit. You set out with a purpose and you forget it when you get there. I tried, all right? I tried. And before we get too started with today's video, I just want to say thank you to the sponsor of today's video, which is Copart. So Copart is an online auction site where you can go online and you can bid on cars that have been like in an accident, stolen, whatever the case is. There's just cars that need a lot of work and you get a really good deal on like a really good platform. You just have to do some rebuilding. So if you guys want to buy a car that looks exactly how this one looks right now, but on purpose, go in the description of the video and click the link, or just go to copart.com/Robbie. And I know that that probably gave away some of the stuff I'm working on behind the scenes, but big thank you to Copart for sponsoring today's video. Like I said, there's a link down below, go check them out. Anyways, I think I confused a couple people last video when I said this is a functional wing. I meant like, yeah, it's functional, like it works, it produces downforce, but what I was meaning when I was saying functional was that the hatch and everything still works. I can still open it up and get in my trunk. That's kind of more what I meant. Obviously it's functional. Look at the size of this thing, it's huge. Oh my God, there is a king bee in here. What the hell is that thing? That is the biggest thing I have ever seen. Can you hear that thing on camera? Oh, what is that? Dude, that's like the size of a freaking hummingbird. Yo, bro, you gotta go. You gotta, nope. Back up to the ceiling where you're not near me. See if he hates old Honda parts. Hey, you gotta go. You got, nope, you're not staying in here. Yeah, get out, no. Oh, you were so close. Go. Now leave. No, we came back. Outside, in the wild, where you belong. Oh man, that was the biggest wasp or whatever the hell. Hornet, is that a hornet? It sounded like a hummingbird. I'm not quite sure what I was saying, but I found the end plates, which I think will make the wing look a little more complete. Some of you guys thought it looked a little funny, and I think that if it had the end plates on, it would obviously look a little bit better. So I found the end plates, essentially they would just go something like this, and they don't have any holes or anything drilled into them though, so I guess I get to choose if it goes like this way or this way. We got those. All the hardware for the body kit is supposed to be here tomorrow. And then it just requires me to go around, do like a little fine tuning thing, and it will be ready to get the color change, which is dope. Anyways, so let's see this. I guess, like I said, I get to create this kind of my own way. So a little trick for these guys, if you take white out and just kind of just do like around the circle like that. Take the end plate or whatever you're working with, eyeball it, and then right when you think you kind of have it, just nice, great advice, Robbie. Looks great. Perfect circle outlines. I just spent too much time trying to get my camera ready. Kind of dried out. Immediately looks 10 times better. Like at least now, you see the actual like lip at the back of the wing. It's meant to like scoop the air and then give you the downforce, but that looks way better. We nailed that. See, it's so hard to show stuff off in the garage. You gotta like, maybe there? Ooh. In my opinion, this helps defining the wing 100%. No, don't be like me, dude. Do each one individual. I literally traced the other plate onto this one, and that shit is still way off. I have no idea why it's not the same on both sides, but it's not. Always take 2 different measurements. God damn. Alright, that took longer than I wanted it to, but I got it to work. If you look right now, so this is with it, the square side forwards, and then if you come over to the other side, this is with it with the square side in the back. That one is the one I originally showed you, and this one, when I was just bolting them on, I flipped it just to see. And this one kind of also looks really cool. Put a poll on my Instagram. I said, do we do this one or the other one? And I'm letting you guys vote. Whichever one gets the most votes, by the time I'm done filming this video, is the one we're gonna rock. I kind of don't really care which one you guys vote, because I think they both look super dope. That's why you guys gotta follow me on Instagram, because I post shit like this all the time, because I love involving you guys in the build. Anyways, when we got the big wing installed, I told you guys it feels like it's missing something. But it also is the only part that is like factory round. Like that bumper just doesn't go. Something about it's kind of weird. So when I got this kit from AIM-9 GT, it actually came with a huge diffuser. I've shown you guys this like 100,000 times. You guys all know what it looks like. Big Bertha guy. It has the little slots that go underneath here. This is the diffuser that was kind of designed to go with the wing and the other over fenders that we were gonna rock in the first place. And because we already have it, I'm gonna start by installing this one. I know a lot of you guys would probably love to see a DIY for this, but like I already paid for this other diffuser, so I may as well try it out first. Let's just start installing shit and see how it goes. Because at this point, boys, you already know the saying. It's full send or no send, baby. There's like a little bolt up here and then this bracket is supposed to attach to it. But this bracket, dude, look how custy this shit is, man. We need to paint this car so bad. That bracket got like all the little holes and stuff, and that's just, I'm sure it's someone's design. Like someone out there absolutely loves this, but it's just not my car. Like my car right now does not look that way. So when you would like look in here, you would see, oh, it's kind of hard. This camera doesn't like shadows. But you guys could kind of get the idea. You would see this thing with all these little holes. My car doesn't flow this. So I'm gonna make my own bracket for there because I'm not gonna use that one. Unfortunately, seeing this coming out the back of my car won't really jive. I don't want to waste anything, like I don't want to throw this piece out just because I don't like the way it looks. So I figured I may as well try and reuse as much of it as I can. So I just made an entirely new bracket, which to me looks a lot better. I don't know about you guys, but to me this is like a little bit cleaner. I tapped into the same screw hole that this thing was designed to tap into. This whole rear part is pretty bolted in, like it's pretty secure. It's just the front part now that needs to do something with, but I gave you guys that shrug. That was like a full send or no send shrug. Full send worked. That's also why I was so stoked for advice, dude. That was so much easier literally just because I had this thing. Like bending that metal. For anybody that was wondering, that's what I meant by fully functional. Powder coated? Dude, look at the mess that it made everywhere. Do not cut stuff that is powder coated with a grinder in an area that you were trying to keep clean. That was stupid. I had no idea it would make such a mess. So I told you I didn't want to run that top piece, so I was looking for something I could use as like a bracket. And these are actually brackets that mount the bumper to the car. They're like welded on here. They're nice little curved pieces. They're pretty strong as they are, but I'm worried that with a lot of downforce on them and like driving at highway speeds and stuff, they might kind of push down a little bit. And then that'll cause the diffuser to just kind of like, Mwah. I cut these little guys, which I will just weld like right here. Gives it a little extra bit of rigidity, and then I'm just gonna pretty much just drop like a long bolt straight through there. You should only see this part because I measured it out so that I got the right size bolt. And then I'll basically just put a nut up under here, which will be underneath the diffuser. And it should be good. Like it should be just like two kind of like splitter rod type mounting points. It's not at all, but like it's the idea. Spray so it doesn't rust, and dude, look at that. A little bracket. It's nothing special, but I love having this welder, man, because I love making just like littler things that might fail, like that might have failed before, whereas now 100% won't fail. I also got these guys all painted up and ready to go. Doesn't really matter, you're not really gonna see them. It's more just, again, to like prevent the rust from where I cut it. Flip you over. So I still gotta take this off one more time to paint it. Same thing with the wing. I got something I'm trying to do, so that's why I have not painted it yet. All the hardware too. This is the only one I knew what it was, because there's like a million of these little things, and there's like a million little holes on these guys. This was the only bag I looked at and exactly knew what it was for. So next time I take this off, like when I go to paint it, I'm just gonna cut these bolts down. I'll leave them for today, but they do stick out a little bit too much, but they look pretty killer. Like from up top, all you see is just like the chrome part. Yo, this is not bad. This is solid. This is not going anywhere. The only problem again is just this exhaust. It looks weird because it comes out on a weird angle because it's a weird exhaust. I think the only thing I want to do is something with this end. I don't like how flat it is. I think it's kind of boring. I feel like a lot of this video has been me just kind of winging it, not really having a plan or telling you guys what I'm doing, but if I remember correctly, I should have perfect set. I guess they'd be called L brackets. Yes, right here. Do you guys remember when we got those really, really shitty wish canards? And I put them on for literally a day. But the only thing useful, I literally kept them because they came with these L brackets. These are like perfect for doing something with. I don't know what, but I knew when I saw them, I was like, yeah, I gotta keep them. I wonder if I could even just use these. Would that look weird? If we put it kind of like that. This is just for example. Doesn't look terrible, to be honest with you. Like it looks a little bit, Like it looks a little aggressive because it's like, but it kind of goes with the roundness of the car. Like the whole car is so round, it kind of scoops up. This one scoops forwards. Let's drop it and see how it looks. Also, I picked up some more goodies for the Civ. You guys remember we got these blocks nuts from Wish when we first did the Wish build, and these things are terrible. Anybody that ever wants to buy cheap aluminum lug nuts, I said this when I was putting them on in the video, I was like, these things are terrible, I know they're terrible, I don't recommend them to anybody. You put these on a couple times, they strip, they're garbage, they're really trash. So I wouldn't recommend these. It was the Wish build, so we used them. And I ordered these like probably a couple months ago at this point, so hopefully they're right. They're nothing fancy, they're literally just black tuner lugs. But a black tuner lug will look better on here than a chewed up, nasty ass blue. Oh yeah, dude, look how much cleaner that looks. The only thing that sucks with these is you can't really use power tools. Well, I find when I use power tools, they tend to strip and rust out way faster. I also want to adjust this because if you look at the wing right now, it's like, it's not really scooping much. It's kind of at a weird angle. But it looks like the back is already like jacked up as high as it goes, and then the front, I guess I'll just drop down to like this one. I feel like you might see it a little bit better now, how it actually kind of like scoops. Like I said, there was a couple people that said it looked upside down. I don't really know how, but at least now when you look at it, oh dude, when you look at this thing from the front now, look at that shit, oh my God. It just sticks up higher now because the rear end is like, woo. I actually think it made it look better, to be honest. Okay, let's see what you guys voted for these end plates for the wing. Since I posted this, you guys are in at 3,481 for B and only 840 for A. So which one was B? B is that one, which I thought more of you guys would kind of lean towards. This is kind of like more of the style a lot of people do. So this side we can crank down. We'll give this one a quick flip. Sorry to all 800 people that voted for this one. I think this way looks better anyways, because this kind of like goes with the curve of the whole rear end of the car. All right, let's see what we can do with these hockey sticks. So let's throw a little bit of hardware in and see how it looks. We've reached another full send or no send, and we've sent too many times to stop sending. Dude, I just drilled into the least replaceable part of my car. I don't have any of my rib nuts here. I actually ordered a bunch of rib nuts, like just these little guys. And that's what I'm gonna use to install the hardware. That's the hardware I'm gonna use to install the Y body. But they're not here yet, but I wanna make sure this wing and everything is like gonna work and be stable. So right now I'm just gonna rivet it on there. Essentially, I drilled this hole smaller than what the rib nut requires because that's what this needs. So we're just gonna rivet it in for today, and then in like, I said it was supposed to be here tomorrow, but I don't know if it'll actually be here tomorrow. Whenever it shows up, we'll take it and we'll just drill out this rivet and we'll put a rib nut in there, because at least then I can take it on and off to like paint it and stuff. Like whenever I need to do something, I can do it. But for tonight, a little rivet will do, I guess. Oh, that actually is pretty strong. I still wouldn't take this to like a track, but you know what? That actually doesn't look as, I don't know what I did the other day. When I was showing you this guys in the first place, when I was showing you guys this in the first place, I don't know why I had them so weird, but it doesn't look terrible now. Like I still kind of want to make my own that's like super thin and you don't really see it as much, like maybe some kind of like cable system or something. But okay, we just shut the door on the car and it didn't shake as much. It still needs its support rod. We still need these guys to go across and maybe one other thing. So this is really good, like my body weight's on this right now. So that's good. Like when you're driving, it won't pull back at all. And if it goes side to side, whoa.
That's incredible.
That's actually way better. It helped a lot more than I thought it would. It's not perfect, it's never gonna be perfect, but like I said, even like a battle arrow wing, it shakes. If you go up and shake it, it'll shake. Like for a hatch mounted wing, if you guys Google any sort of hatch mounted wing, for like any car, whether it's a slimmer design or like a more elaborate design, it all looks like that. They all have that kind of design where they hit the roof and the hatch. Okay, so all we got left to do is just put these rods in, and then I think we'll be able to call the wing part complete. But it got like super dark out on us. But I want you guys to see this in the daylight, because something about doing really big and aggressive things, they always look way better in the daylight. So I guess we sleep on it. Yeah, so I don't know. Like this is not that high off the ground. And yeah, we need to get like 16s instead of 15s, but this thing needs like way more low. And this is like way higher off the ground than that is. I hate that this keeps happening with this. It just doesn't look right. I was hoping this would be the fix to like the wing, making this look way too aggressive and then like nothing in the bottom, but I don't think this was it. It just doesn't go with the car like at all, in my opinion. Like at all. It's like it was supposed to hang even lower. I adjusted it to go that high and it still almost hits the ground. It just doesn't, like it almost looks like you should cut the bumper in half and raise it. Like this is the one I made for the BRZ. Like I made this. It's almost the same design and this thing looks like 10 times better. Like I don't know. I think this one looks way better and this thing's slammed right now. And it's still like max clearance back here. On the plus side, the wing thing looks good. Essentially what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get some kind of like pull pin or like, what are they, like fly nuts or whatever that are really easy to take off. Something that I can take this off in like just a matter of seconds. That way when I want to open the hatch, I can just like pull this pin out and then the whole thing kind of opens and then closes back into place, if that makes sense. I'm not going to leave it like nut and bolt because that just essentially sealed it completely off. But like the end plates, that stuff, that all kind of looks fine to me. The fact that I rolled it forwards definitely helps, but this. I feel so bad. I hate that this is happening all over and over and over with the same kit, but something about like just the design of this original kit that we got, because this is still part of like those 100mm over fenders that we got and a bunch of the stuff that we got in the first place that I was just like, no, we're not gonna do. The only thing that I've installed so far and absolutely loved is the wing. The wing is just psycho. I think that's why I like it. It's just, like I said in the beginning of this video, because we already have it, I'm gonna start by installing this one. So like it was step one. We install it. I don't know how I feel about it. Maybe I'll take it off. I'm 100% gonna take it off. Maybe I just gotta wait. We gotta lower it. We gotta finish it, change color, and then I can make like a custom diffuser. Either way, I'm not gonna rock this. I'll probably just sell this one. I'd rather just do another DIY, because honestly, I love doing the DIYs. And even like I have things like that happen where you waste an entire day or something doesn't look right. It's okay. That's real life. That's what kind of happens. So that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry that we installed this and we aren't gonna keep it, but trust me, we'll get something even better. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out and stay committed.